guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Tiana Woods, aka your favorite auntie, and today we're going to be having a conversation about cameras. Let's get into this tech. Let's talk about the stuff that the content creators, influencers don't tell you about, getting all these cameras that I'm gonna share with you that I wish someone had told me, because honestly I have had about maybe 6 different cameras through my influencing journey, and I have spent over so much money just buying cameras for no reason, which I wish I didn't, but here we are now. I still take pride in it because at the end of the day it helped me grow to where I am today. So let's get into this video. But in the end, I will be sharing, if I started content all over again, what will be the 3 cameras out of these 4 cameras that I would actually consistently keep and use, that I actually find to be very helpful. So let's get into it. The first camera we're going to get into is going to be the DJI Pocket 3, right, with the gimbal. Listen, honestly, if you want a vlogging camera, straight up and forward, get this. I've had the Sony ZV-1, the Sony ZV-1F, and honestly, it's all trash. It's literally all trash. I honestly feel like if you want a good vlogging camera, and if you're like me personally, I like to keep it discreet. I don't want to walk around with a big camera all day in my face. It shoots up to 4K. It's literally perfect. It has the gimbal. The gimbal on it goes all around. If you want like every little detail that you want to catch that in more depth, you can definitely do it with that camera. Now for YouTube, you're gonna always get the 4K, but if you're shooting for like TikTok, shorts, reels, baby, that right there, you're gonna get 3K. And I honestly feel like 3K looks better when it's facing other objects, when it's the camera that's facing something else versus facing you. I feel like when it's facing you, it's not giving what you want it to give. It's literally giving like, oh, back in the day when you literally iPhone started coming out with their cameras. That's what it's giving. I don't like that. So I would not say that's a camera that I would necessarily use specifically for, like, if I'm doing sit down content like this. Definitely not something that I would honestly use for that. But if it's for like vlogging throughout your day, yes. But I feel like using a back camera on that camera is perfect for 3K. But when it's using it on your face, I feel like you really need to have a lot of lighting. You really need to have a lot of things to actually really give you that crisp look on it. But when it is in 4K, baby, and I'm doing my vlogs, and I love that camera because it's short and discreet, and it doesn't bring too much attention. People think, oh, she got this camera in her face. Like, mind your business, for real. But definitely do love it. It can also take pictures. Now, I'm not really one to take pictures with that. I want pictures to look really crisp and good, so I'm not too crazy about the camera pictures, because most times, remember I told you, if in content world, you want it to be this way so you can take a picture, like you want that picture. It's not getting what I want it to give. It's not 4K, so I'm not really loving it. It has slow motion, which is very, very good. It has a whole slow motion option, so you could literally put it in slow motion on its own. It gives you that. There's different things in the app that you can use when you download it to edit your videos and change up how you want the content to necessarily look. The gimbal, 100% love the gimbal to get everything, and the facial recognition audio, A1. She follows you everywhere that you go, and I love it. I've eat that up. That has changed me liking vlogs, because before I was like, oh my god, I gotta take this Sony camera everywhere, but my DJI Pocket 3, baby, love her down. So if you want a vlogging camera, the best investment out of all the vlogging cameras that I went through, don't get no Sony ZV-1, don't get no Sony ZV-1F. Get that baby right there. Now, the price range in we're going to talk about for real, because the price is, she's a decent price. I'm not going to lie to you. She's very decent. For everything that you get in that camera, and there's more effects. There's soft face effect. There's landscape. There's so much things that you could do with that camera, and it's perfect. So I'm going to say, just for the camera itself, you're going to have to spend about $519 to get it. If you want the creator combo, it comes with a tripod, a mini tripod. It comes with the battery packets. It also comes with a microphone, which I do use from time to time. And it also comes with a lens to put on the camera to make it so much more wider. Baby, love that lens down. I dropped it a couple of times. I thought I was going to lose it. It also comes with the case cover also in the bag. The bag is really cute. So I honestly feel like if you're wanting to get into vlogging, definitely get that camera. Hundreds across the boards. Not gonna lie to you, I love her down. I love her. I love her for vlogging. She has changed my view on vlogging, because baby, she's it. I'm taking her everywhere. Okay. To be the Canon G7X Mark II. If I could, I would not get this camera again. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I would never buy this camera again. She's cute, and people say to vlog with her. For what? She's HD. She's not even 4K. This baby right here is only HD. Okay? She does not shoot in 4K. Now, her pictures come out beautiful. For the price range, I feel like she should only cost you $500. I don't understand why we charge $700 to $1,500 for this little ass camera. Now, don't get me wrong. Shorty takes some beautiful pictures. If you're looking for a camera just for pictures, she's that girl. Yeah, definitely. Get her. If you're looking for a camera when you just want to take and you just want to, like, you know, be outside, you're outside with the girls, you want to carry nothing big. Oh, boom. Pew, pew. She takes some fire ass pictures. She's cute. Don't get me wrong. Pew, pew. She cute or whatever. She cute. Like, she's real cute if you want to take some good pictures. Now, if you're specifically looking for a camera for pictures, get her. 100%. They say to vlog. I'm not really crazy about her for vlogging. Now, you want to upgrade your mobile iPhone pictures? She's this girl right here. Baby, get her. She eats the fuck down. Amina Coco, her pictures be eaten. She take this camera and take her pictures. Her pictures do be eaten. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you I hate her all the way. No. But do I feel like I should have paid $800 for her? Fuck no. And that's on some real stuff. I'm going to be so real with you. I don't. She only records in HD. I'm not gonna lie, her zoom range go crazy. When I tell you this baby zooms, she zooms like no other. Her zoom be so in. Her zoom is great zoom. Again, she is a point shot camera, strictly for pictures, because it's a digicam. You can't get mad at it. She's cute, but on the whole of what I see the girls is talking about. Like, and I'm kind of happy I got the 2 and not the 3, because I've heard a lot of people complaining about the 3 and its focus point is this and it's that and it's not this and it's that. Yeah. So this right here is no lens that you could change it to. This lens is what you got. All you can do is get something to make the lens wider off of Amazon, and honestly the lens is cool. It's really a cool lens. It's not nothing crazy with it. It has a lot of zoom. It's a 1.8 to 2.8 f-stop. They ate down with that. The built-in flash eats down. The pictures come out amazing. They come out beautiful. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I hate it, but I just feel like it was overhyped. It was overhyped. Now, if you want this camera, they kind of restock. Canon does restock on these. It's just that they don't restock on them on their website. I got this from BH Photos. I'll link it down below. You can always check in and out just to see where they are with restocking on these cameras. I had got this when I just was randomly at 4 in the morning looking, and so they restocked on it. So I added to my cart, got it, and that was that. Now, do I hate her? No. I'm gonna keep her because I feel like she's good for me to just throw in my bag on a random day to take pictures. If I want something really cute, nothing crazy, definitely gonna grab her and go. Do I see myself consistently recording content with her? No. But this is like the regular digital camera that you want to take, and that's about it. I don't think that I'm gonna be recording content. The only way I will record something on her is if my other bad boy over here dies. And baby, I love this camera I'm about to tell y'all about right now. Okay, this my baby. This my stinky boo. Okay, she gets it done. To my big bad boy. This is the Canon R50. Okay, this is my big bad boy, my baby that I love oh so much. She shoots in 4K. She is also a crop censored camera, meaning she is not full frame. I love this girl so much. She literally was everything and more when I first got her. Loved her down, ate her down. Her pictures eat the fuck down. Now, I'm gonna tell you this little secret about getting cameras, and I'm not talking about the cameras like the Canon Mark, like the Sony ZV-1, Sony ZV-1F. Don't get them bullshit ass cameras. Do not get them cameras if you want to do like face content like this. Do not like sitting down content, reels, TikTok. Don't get no camera like that. I wasted fucking money and I'm very upset about it because I wasted mad bread when I could have just really invested in 2 big body cameras that I'm about to tell you about right now. Get a camera where you can change the lenses. Now, the camera is going to give you good quality, but baby, these lenses is what's tea. The lens is what's going to give you what you want and give you what you need. Now, when you're getting a camera, don't ever get the camera that comes with the kit lens. Just buy the body and then buy the kit lens, because you're gonna spend more money buying the kit lens with the camera, because then you're gonna realize the kit lens is not all of that. Just get the body of the camera and invest in your own kit lens. I'm telling you now, if I knew this before, I would have been a happy camper, but sadly I didn't know it, so I'm sharing it with you now. Now, the way that I got introduced to this was because I had the Canon M50, and the focal point, I had the very first one. The focus point was horrible. It just wasn't loving it. I ended up getting a Sigma 16mm lens. I still didn't love how it was looking. I was like, this is not cute at all. I'm so over this. I'm just done. And I was like, you know what, Tiana, it's time to get a new camera. Invested and bought this bad boy right here off of Target. I had to learn with learning this camera that this is not a full frame camera. So I'm going to show you what inside looks like so you understand what I'm talking about. You see how it's cropped, right? So being that it's cropped like this 24mm lens actually gives me 35 because it's cropped. Yeah, baby, it give me like 35. So it'd be up close to my face. Now, if it was on a full frame camera, it would be a little bit more different, but it's not on a full frame camera. It is on a crop camera, so it's going to give me a different focal length. Now, with this camera, with crop cameras, I'm not saying that you could definitely make a lot of good content with crop cameras. You just have to pay attention to the lens that you buy. So if I get a 16mm lens, that 16 might actually give me 24. This 24 gives me 35. Now, if I get the Sigma 18 to, I think it's 18 to 28 or 18 to 50mm lens that they have, that's actually for a crop camera. It will give me the actual length of what needs to be done. But if I'm getting a lens that's a full frame lens, is going to crop it on this camera, which it does, but I also still love it. It gives me everything that I need. I just end up moving back and forth. The lens that I have on this is a 24 micro-millimeter lens with a I think it's a 2.8 f-stop. It goes up to 1.8 though. So yeah, definitely the autofocus is good on this camera. You have the option of showing an object and like showing an object like this and then pulling back. It's good. I would say if you want to start off, get this. Now, real shit, the pictures on her eat down. All these pictures I took was with this camera. And when I tell you, it makes everything look more crisp. Like, you see the pigment in my skin, you see the bright colors, you see all of that. I actually love this camera. I feel like it takes way better pictures than the Mark. And it does, because at the end of the day, it's the lens that make the difference. It's the lens that make the difference to the camera. The lens is going to give you the material that you want. So I honestly say all the time, invest in lenses and a body camera, okay? Just do that. Do that. She comes in with the built-in flash. Right here, you get to change whatever you want on this. I believe she does have like the soft effect or whatever. I'm not into none of those things. I just want to film on my camera and call it a day. I'm not too crazy about all those other artsy stuff because that's just not how I want my content to look. But she does offer a lot of artsy things that you want to do on this camera. Okay, so this is my baby. My baby that I love oh so much. My baby that give me everything I need. Okay, she is my boo stink. I love her. I love her down. I will never trade this. I would never trade her in, honestly. I probably just get more lenses for her, but I will never trade her in. Also, when you're filming content and you have a lens that is just one focal length, you're gonna have to move up and back and forth, but it is what it is. She's a good camera. I love her for pictures. I record with her on TikTok. My baby. Now we're going to get into my favorite camera. Shout out to Tamara Renee, because she influenced me to buy this camera, because I was just like, I want my content to look so much more crispier. And I was looking at hers, I'm like, yo, her shit looks so good, so clean. Sony A7C is what I'm recording on right now. I love this girl right here. When I say I love her, I love her. She eats down. I also have a 50mm lens that is just a regular standard Sony 50mm lens that I used on her when I first got her. And when I tell you, it's giving crisp. It's giving you see my skin. It's giving eat the fuck down. However, when I first ended up getting the camera, I realized that it was making some sounds with the Sony 50mm lens, and I was like, what's going on? I paid damn near $1,500 for this camera. It don't need to be making no sounds. So I was confused, but once I figured out that you have to put a microphone in, with Sony big body cameras, you kind of actually have to put a microphone in, and that's why my audio sounds very crisp right now. I have the microphone in, and that's what I've been using. Now with this camera, I also did pair it with a Sigma 24-70mm lens with a 2.8 f-stop. This is the art lens number 2. This lens alone cost me $1,000. $1,000. This is an expensive setup. Now, do I got the money for it? Not really, but you know, when I want to invest in myself, I'm gonna invest in myself the best way I can. Put that bitch on a firm. Hello. I ain't gonna sit here and talk, act like I'm lying. Girl, I put that right on a firm. That's how down to earth I am to tell y'all that. Now, with this camera, okay, with this camera, it's crispy. I love this camera because it's crispy. It gives you the option on the top to do slow motion. I love it paired with this lens because I can zoom in and out. Like the length that I can get with this, it goes up to 70. So this is 24, this is 35, this is 50, and bitch, this is 70. I'm open your face. Like the focal length is so perfect that it gives me so much versatility, and that's exactly what I was looking for in my content. I've been doing content for like 4 years, and I've been always trying to find an easy way out, I would say, to perfect my content and make everything so crispy. And I didn't know much about exposure. I didn't know much about f-stop. I didn't know much about certain things. But when I sat down and I really did the work to understand it, and I said to Yana, I'm gonna have to invest in stuff. You got to spend money to make money. And that's what I did when I bought all these cameras. And I love this camera now. It's so crisp. It's so clean. You see me, I see you. And honestly, I feel like the Sony camera, the big body Sony cameras with adjustable lens, or interchangeable lens, I should say, they are perfect for video recording. And this is what I use to record on YouTube from now on going forward. This is such a crisp camera with the lens, baby, you cannot go wrong. And that's why I say continue. That's why I say you should only invest in getting the body. I only bought the body, which ran me about $1,400. And then I ended up getting the Sony standard 50mm lens that ended up running me about $198. Then I reverted back because I'm like, I like the 50mm. It's good. It's cute. But sometimes the stabilization isn't perfect. Whereas on this Sigma lens, it gives me perfect stabilization. Baby, you see me. It doesn't feel too much. I can do this. And you see my hand. Come back. Come back. It's fast. And that's what I wanted also when investing in my craft and my content. So if you got the coins to get it, get it. But also I would say another alternative is also getting the crop sensor camera, which is either going to be the Sony ZV-E10. That's a good camera also. And just change the lens. And just be careful with the lenses that you buy. That's cheaper. Very good. I've seen people who got the cinematic ones that they use for actual filming movies. That's a little too much for me. I feel like I didn't have to invest in that much for a camera. It just wasn't going to happen. I already spent the arm and a leg on this. But these are my cameras that I actually do genuinely love. And now I'll let y'all know, if I was to start content all over again, where would I start? If I was to start content all over again, I would only keep the DJI. I will only get the DJI Pocket 3. I will only get the R50 from Canon, and any Sony camera that I'm able to change the lens on. Because when doing content, I feel like a lot of us try to find an easier way of just getting the small built-in camera, thinking that it's going to give us what we want. And you have to remember, those are built-in lenses. They're not going to give you what you want. You're not going to be able to change up the scenery, change up the vibe. So, like I said before, invest in an actual body camera and get lenses to change in how you want it to look. You get lenses from Sony, you get lenses from Tamron, you get lenses from Sigma. I only use Sigma and Sony and Canon. I haven't purchased a Tamron, but I heard everybody saying Tamron is good. But I just want to throw that out there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it really helped you a lot, because when I was starting off content, I was just buying, oh, this camera's good, this camera's good. I wasn't really doing the homework. I was just being influenced, and sometimes being influenced can be bad. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys learned exactly what to do. So my tip for you in a whole, also invest in lenses, because the lens is what's going to give you what you want and what you need. So invest in good lenses, 100%. Also, I'm going to explain this to you too, because I didn't really know. The lower the millimeter is, the further it is from you. The higher the millimeter lens is, the closer it is to you. So be careful. And when you're doing crop censored cameras and you're getting a full frame lens, it's going to crop down. So say if it's 24, you're going to get 35 out of it. So just be very careful, because I had a 50 millimeter lens on that Canon R50, and that gave me like 70 or 80 because it was too close to my face, and I did not want that. So be very mindful of when you're purchasing cameras and lenses. Do your homework. You're going to figure it out. You got this. I love you, and thanks for watching another video of Tech with T. Bye.